We have another problem. We want to use the chain rule in order to find this. You know you have to use a chain rule whenever you see something inside of something else, or if you have an expression raised to a certain power, that tells you to use the chain rule. The chain rule formula is this one right here, f primed times u primed, so we have to first find out what these two functions are. Now, as I mentioned before, previous video, your g of x is your u. That's always going to be what is inside of something else. So for this problem, it's going to be the quadratic there, so it's going to be 3x squared minus 4x plus 6. Now to find the f, what you're going to do is you remove the g from inside, remove everything from the inside, and then replace that with a u. So that's going to give you the square root of u. Okay, so that's going to be our f function. To find the derivative, we have to follow this formula. Derivative of the outside times derivative of the inside. We're going to do this first. Now the square root is the same thing as u to the 1/2 power. So when you use the power rule, the 1/2 power comes down. We have u, we're going to subtract 1. So if we do 1 minus 1/2 minus 1, we get negative 1/2 right here. Now we're going to multiply this by the derivative of u, which is basically going to be this right here. So you're going to get 6x by using the power rule, 6x minus 4. So now we have this. We're going to rewrite this. Okay, so first of all, the 6x minus 4 goes on top, and then on the bottom I'm going to have a 2 square root of u. It's a negative power, so we can put it on the bottom like that. Now we notice that this is actually something that we can factor, so we can pull out a 2 from there, and we get 3x minus 2. And that's going to cancel out with the 2 on the bottom like that. So sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't with these kind of problems, but in that case we could cancel that. Well, now we basically just have 3x minus 2 on top over the square root of u. When we write our answer, we're just going to put the expression back in for u. So we do 3x minus 2 on top there. On the bottom we have the square root, 3x squared minus 4x plus 6. And so, get rid of this blank here. So this is going to be your final answer. So again, if we weren't able to cancel it out, we'd still have a 2 in the bottom, which is okay. So sometimes these problems may or may not be able to do that canceling step, but this would be your final answer using the chain rule.